This is the barn road update and the barn update for August 2026. Didn't really do any work here on the barn road. I did cut down a small hickory here that was hanging over the road, piled him up over there. And then there was a beech tree right next to this oak tree. And some of the limbs were hanging down over it. We're gonna use it for firewood. But here's the remnants of it are just piled up here. Probably wait till this winter and pile up the brush into a pile somewhere out there in the woods and let somebody make it a home. But then all we did here was did some mowing. That was it. No, we didn't remove anything down here. But then what you should notice is around the barn, we removed all the trees that were up against it. So that was a big accomplishment. There was one that was rubbing up against it. It just wasn't, structurally it wasn't good for the barn. So now it's all clear. The next major project this fall will be to get rid of these vehicles and get this looking spiffy down here. We did do some spraying. Again, we're working on this Japanese stilt grass or Nepalese brown top issues. So sprayed some here around the barn because it's predominant here as well. That way, once we get it under control down here, we won't be tracking it in other places of the property. In this section, did some weed eating to try to control it, and then did some spraying on the parts that were not gotten with the weed eater. So we'll see how that turns out. So walk around the back of the barn here and then down to the orchard pasture. Again, just some spraying, nothing major. And hauled up a couple of the cedars that we couldn't do anything with from behind the barn, just where it was split. And then come around this way, and then we got piled the logs up over here, the cedar logs, and put them under cover for now, trying to preserve them. I hate to waste anything. And then here's the back of the barn, all free and clear, with no cedars and the little small walnut. The walnut's going to be firewood. This is the road. Comes out of the back of the barn, heads down into what I call the orchard pasture. The reason why it's referred to as the orchard pasture is there's an old apple tree there that has since died over the last couple years. So what we'll do here is we're going to come through here and remove some of these cedars again, and sycamores on both sides, widen this out. This area is within a building envelope. So come through here, get these things taken out, and any wonky looking trees, they'll go first. Like this whole clump of stuff here, that needs to go. And then pick and choose, open this place up a little bit. Like this walnut, I love to keep the walnuts, but it has just got a horrible crook in the top up here, right about there. So it has no real value other than wildlife value. So I prefer just to take it down and then go back another 10 feet and see if I can plant me some type of white oak maybe in this area. So kind of maybe even come through here, rip out all the cedar trees and do something with those guys. But come through here, get rid of all the sycamores, widen this up. This is the road. And then we'll regrade and gravel this road as well, so that we can have good, safe access to this bottom property. So all we did down here was mow a bit. We got most of it mowed, and we did spray some. So what we're gonna do is we just did a kill all. So we sprayed all this out. Oh, there's a deer over there. He's talking to us, letting us know that we're not supposed to be here. So maybe that's mom. I think that's mom telling the little one. No, yeah, she doesn't like us being here. Okay, there you go, say hi. So I guess it is baby, and mom's telling her. Maybe she's telling us, I don't know. So then we did some spraying through here. And what we're gonna do is we're hoping to come back, remove this thatch layer, and then maybe do a trial planting of some natives. And then we would, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's all we got for today.